15 Spanish-language movies on Netflix. Movies recorded in Spanish have long attracted an enthusiastic audience. From Mexico to Spain, Latinx actors portray a wide range of characters set in different times and worlds, giving viewers from around the globe new and exciting perspectives. Now, thanks to the power of technology, these beautiful films aren't only reserved for native Spanish speakers. Luckily, the best Spanish-language movies on Netflix are only a click away and give viewers the option of watching with English subtitles. 1. Contratiempo, The Invisible Guest. Wealthy businessman Adrian Doria is accused of murder after he wakes up next to the corpse of his lover in a hotel room. To prove his innocence, Adrian works with lawyers Felix Lever and Virginia Goodman to come up with a credible defense. But in order to do so, Adrian must open up about everything that led him to that moment in time. 2. Durante la Tormenta, Mirage. In this mystery drama, protagonist Vera Roy finds herself between two parallel universes. On November 9, 1989, 12-year-old Nico witnesses a murder and dies trying to escape the scene. He leaves behind a videotape he was recording during a 72-hour electric storm. 25 years later, Vera moves into Nico's former home and discovers the tape. She crosses timelines to warn Inspector Layra about the deaths, and he works to stop them before the storm rolls through. 3. El Hombre de las Mil Caras, Smoke and Mirrors. The thriller tells the real-life story of former Spanish spy and businessman Francisco Pesa. After being instrumental in a government operation against a terrorist group, he's framed and forced to leave Spain. When he's finally able to return, Francisco has nothing left to lose, so he comes up with a revenge plan against the former police commissioner. 4. El Hoyo, The Platform. A standard jail is reimagined as vertical with one cell on each level, holding 2 people. At mealtime, a slab of food descends from floor to feed everyone. The inmates at the top eat well, leaving those at the bottom starving. The endless nightmare comes to a head when a rebellion happens. 5. El laberinto del fauno, Pan's Labyrinth. Directed by Guillermo del Toro, this fantasy drama takes place in Spain in 1944. A girl fascinated with fairy tales meets an old faun who tells her that she's the princess of the underworld. But she must first go through 3 gruesome tasks to prove herself. If she fails, she'll never receive her title and reunite with her father, the king. 6. La Llamada, Holy Camp. In this musical comedy, 2 rebellious teens, Maria and Susana, spend their summer at a Catholic camp run by nuns. On their first night, the girls sneak out and go partying. As expected, the camp doesn't plan on tolerating this behavior and discourages their love of music. Slowly but surely, the teens start showing the nuns the power of song. 7. Nuestros amantes, Our Lovers. Carlos and Irene meet at a bookshop bar and begin dating, but there's a catch. The 2 can't share personal information about themselves, not even their real names. Instead, the new couple focuses on enjoying their time together walking around the city. That is, until Irene discovers that Carlos is married to Maria, who is the woman her boyfriend, Jorge, recently left her for. 8. Palmeras en la Nieve, Palm Trees in the Snow. Based on the historical novella by Luz Gabas, this romantic drama follows a young Spanish woman named Clarence who discovers a partial letter after her father dies. The film jumps between the past and present as the protagonist searches for answers. She travels to Africa where she discovers her family's secrets on a cacao plantation and begins to right wrongs. 9. Roma. At the 91st Academy Awards, this powerful Mexican drama won Best Cinematography, Best Director, and Best Foreign Language Film. Set in the early 70s, the black and white movie follows the life of a live-in housekeeper taking care of a middle-class family in Mexico City. Her personal life intertwines with theirs as a marriage falls apart and a baby is born. 10. Tarde para la ira, The Fury of a Patient Man. For the past 8 years, Anna has raised her son all on her own, making ends meet working as a bartender at a cafe. She's patiently waited for her criminal boyfriend, Curro, to be released from jail, but upon his return, his violent behavior and resentment threatens her peace. Anna is falsely led to believe that she's found an escape with Jose, a regular at the cafe, but he has other motives. 11. To-Do's Lo Saben, Everybody Knows. Actress Penelope Cruz stars as Laura, a woman who lives in Buenos Aires with her 2 children. After her sister's wedding brings her back to their Spanish hometown, Laura is thrown into chaos when her daughter is kidnapped. While trying to deal with the ransom, she discovers that unexpected people are involved. 12. Veronica. In 1991, Veronica and 2 classmates hold a séance at their school in Madrid. After trying to contact her recently deceased father, Veronica begins to feel a strange presence inside her home. Despite her attempt to escape the evil spirits, she suffers from hallucinations and violent visions that only get worse. 13. Y tu mamor también. Actors Gael Garcia Bernal and Diego Luna portray 2 teenage friends in search of adventure. While their girlfriends are away in Europe, the teens meet an older woman named Luisa at a family wedding. After finding out about her husband's latest marital affair, Luisa decides to join them on a road trip they initially made up to entice her. The trio embark on a journey where they learn about life, friendship, and sex. 14.7 Años, 7 years. The 4 founders of a successful company are being investigated by the government, who will inevitably discover that they've committed massive tax fraud. The group comes to the conclusion that one of them needs to take the fall and go to jail for 7 years, sparing the others. But after everyone refuses to be the scapegoat, a mediator is hired to help out. 15.100 metros, 100 meters. Based on a true story, a Spanish man named Ramon Arroyo is diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. The CEO decides to train for an Ironman triathlon, despite being told that he won't make it past 100 meters. In the process, he gets help from his father-in-law, Manolo, a former professional athlete, who is battling his own demons. Enjoying the video? Then give it a like and share it with your friends to help the channel.